I pray that the attention I give to those who put themselves in my hands be rewarded with happiness. And in honor of the knowledge I've received from my teachers, I swear to care for anyone who suffers, prince or slave. If I ever break this oath, let my gods take away my knowledge of this art and my own health. Here speaks a citizen, a servant of people. May I be destroyed if I betray these words. When we take that oath, we make a deep commitment to put that patient in front of everything. Our families, our own well-being, our sleep, our food, our rest, everything.
Nobody starts out in college to say like, what I'd like is to have a job that at night I go home and I'm scared and sad. Nobody signs up for that.
How many patients we need to see, what kind of scheduling we do, what kind of tests we can order, where we can send our patients when they have an illness that we can't treat and we need to refer them elsewhere. And that destroys a bit of us every single time when we can't deliver the care that we promised we would deliver.
We were taught to stuff everything in a box.
The conditioning is, this is what you signed up for. This is how it is. You don't get to go home. We don't have enough staff. Move on.
I think sucking it up is exactly what we do. And we just push through until we can't take it anymore.
I do feel like the job killed him. That's what killed my husband. Being a doctor killed my husband.
Harm is continuously happening, not only to the patients, but to every single staff member within the hospital. And the problem is, if the nurses and doctors at this point are harmed, who is helping the world?
We're on a not a good trajectory right now as a result of profits over people. It needs to be the other way.
For profit will always be for profit. They will talk about safety, they will talk about quality, they will talk about service excellence, they will talk about taking care of their people, but the ultimate suck it up, Buttercup is really what the true philosophy is behind the scenes.
There is no sector of healthcare, pharmaceuticals, insurance, hospitals, even clinicians, where greed isn't exercising its power.
If you're a corporation, your allegiance is to stockholders. So if you're a healthcare corporation, your allegiance is still to stockholders. You know, there's no ethic that requires you to have some sort of responsibility for patients.
What it comes down to is the structural determinants of health. How we choose to distribute our healthcare resources and who gets to decide.
And I remember thinking out loud, I was like, I had more autonomy as a waitress.
It is a war zone, and it is heading on a trajectory, and it's going to crash, 100%.
You're talking about a few years, not long though. I don't think 10 years out. I'm thinking 3 to 5 years. You're going to start to see significant impacts if we don't do something differently.
And it doesn't have to be about, again, position or education. It really is about just valuing people.
You got to fix healthcare. You've got to make it affordable, or you got to make it so that, you know, it doesn't create so much stress and people aren't terrified if they get sick.
I'm all for capitalism. Make all the money you want, don't kill us. I mean, maybe don't make all the money you want, but just don't fucking kill us. Is, I think, the basic ask of every American.
There needs to be an outcry to tell our government leaders we're fed up, that the status quo isn't working.
It's time to change. It's time to make improvement of healthcare the #1 property and put patients back in the center. It's solvable. It really is solvable.